Славите го Господа, zašto je dobar, Alleluia.
Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Nick, the master Prenot artist behind Orthodox Handmade, and welcome to our 5th episode on YouTube, where I'll be providing my review on one of my favorite documentaries entitled ATHOS, written and directed by both Peter Bardell and Andreas Martin. This episode will provide insight into the 1 hour and 35 minute ATHOS documentary first released in Germany on June 23, 2016, and go into detail about what the viewer can expect to see and may learn by watching it. Finally, I shall provide my favourite aspect of the documentary along with a final rating out of 10, so be sure to watch until the end. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the notifications bell to be notified when new podcasts drop, and be sure to smash that like button. This will prompt the YouTube algorithm to recommend Orthodox Handmade's unique content and assist in growing our faithful audience. In addition to that, I would like to say a massive thank you to the 130 plus faithful who've already subscribed, and proudly inform you all that Orthodox Handmade now boasts nearly 4,100 Facebook followers and over 12,400 Instagram followers, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Your support of my handmade work is so appreciated that I cannot even begin to put it into words. But without any further ado, let's get right into the review. For the first time, filmmakers received access to all forms of monastic life on the Holy Mountain. Commonly known as Agion Oros in Greek, Athos has been listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1988. And along with providing valuable information about life on Mount Athos, this documentary also shares some amazing scenery shots of the peninsula and the number of its 20 monasteries which fall under the jurisdiction of the Ecumenical Patriarch of Constantinople. The area has been inhabited since ancient times, and its Christian presence dates back to at least 800 AD. Over 2,000 monks live on Athos, cut off from the outside world. Access is denied to women, and tourists are not welcome at all. Only workers and pilgrims can obtain a visa. The autonomous monastic state of the Holy Mountain attracts people who feel like they are missing something from their modern lives and invites them to journey back to Byzantium. With the help of 3 Athos monks, the documentary Athos tells the story of the peninsula and its inhabitants in a unique film diary style. The film's guiding theme is the path we as people must find and follow, each and every one for themselves. First, we must heal our own souls. Only then can we help others, is one of Father Galacticon's core messages in the documentary. He lives as a hermit on the Holy Mountain. Not all monks, however, live as secluded as Father Galacticon. The film team is also received by Father Epiphanios, a gifted and poetic cook who certainly does not disdain the pleasures of life. What I really love about this documentary is how it shows daily life for monks on Mount Athos, especially with the absence of background music, which allows you as the viewer to really feel like you're there in the moment with them. Watching how monks garden, collect water, make bread, repair things, travel, work, pray, and live is truly insightful and inspires one to not only appreciate but long for such a life of peace. We gain insight to the monks' hospitality as they welcome pilgrims on Athos, showing them inside beautiful monasteries and discussing with them life lessons they have learnt. One monk, as he is looking through and cleaning centuries-old books, explains to us that the Holy Mountain is also known as the Garden of the Holy Virgin Mary. The monks, he says, are compared to blossoms, and that it's here that they are planted, grow, and develop their scent. Mary is our mother, he says, which is why there is no women on the Holy Mountain besides the Holy Mother. From being shown ossuaries to watching how monks carry on crafts in order to earn a meagre living, This documentary definitely has the power to put you in their shoes and make you wonder if you could also live a life like this. We see how the monks repair walls and roofs in their homes and listen to them discuss their past lives and the reasons why they have made the journey to Athos and made the peninsula their homes. During the documentary, you will definitely ask yourself if the monks, especially those who live by themselves, feel lonely, but are also quickly reminded that they too have family when one in particular receives a gift consisting of shoes, socks, and a knee support to assist him when walking. You will see them prepare food, attend church, clean significant artifacts from the church, as well as learn little tips like them using beeswax to coat the bread tins prior to baking so it doesn't stick. Whilst preparing for this review, I took it upon myself to see what some other people thought of the ATHOS documentary, and remember reading that one individual, quote, wanted more from it. This was probably in terms of hoping to see more church activity and hearing more religious lessons. This film, however, is more about following the daily life of the monks, what they do, the sounds they hear, the food that they eat, the relationships they have, their perspectives on life and how they pass their time. It must be noted that a documentary like this is very difficult to put into words, and even some of the smallest aspects of it are truly satisfying, which is why you must watch it to understand exactly what I mean. My favourite parts of Athos are when the monks are talking directly to the viewer. You never hear them being asked a question, and never see who is behind the camera, making for an extremely intimate and unique viewing experience. Even when reading some of the comments on YouTube, you can see how this film has touched people, even those of different faiths. One person commented the following, quote, "I am a Muslim, but this documentary brought me to tears. In a world filled with much ugliness and greed, seeing a group of people so devoted to their faith really is touching and inspiring. All these individuals shared some beautiful insights. Many blessings to the beautiful people of Mount Athos." Now, as I stated earlier, I would be providing my final score out of 10 for Athos, and I have decided to give it a solid 9. The only reason I didn't give it a 10 is because I wished that it would have gone for longer and gone into depth about some of the priceless iconography that resides there. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed this review on my favourite Athos documentary. I encourage all of you to watch it without any interruption if possible, to really immerse yourself in the life there. For quick access to it, I have linked it down below into the description, or you can simply type Athos in the search bar. Comment down below if you've ever been to Mount Athos, or are hoping to go at some point in your life. Also, if you're a new subscriber, be sure to comment subscribed, as I am unfortunately not notified of each new subscriber, and I wish to welcome you personally to Orthodox Handmade's YouTube channel. Once again, if you like the content that I'm bringing to you, be sure to subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to head over to both Facebook and Instagram and give Orthodox Handmade a follow there as well, where you will be able to see all of the custom Orthodox prayer ropes that I am creating for the faithful, one sacred knot at a time. Finally, at this stage, I have a few ideas for our 6th podcast, but am yet to make up my mind on what the focus will be. So all I can say is the next podcast will be a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again for tuning in, and until next time, stay safe and God bless you all.
Славите го Господа.